2K streams per episode of Grill ASMR. We're not close. And on that one, I almost feel as though we've slid back. It's crazy, dude. What are we doing? But we're going to get better. I don't really know what to do, how to change up the algorithm. Shout out to my boy Serge in the comments who said, just put comedy in the name. I don't even think that's a real guy. Shout out to Serge. Put comedy in the name. How about no? Maybe we need to be using more fucking emojis and hashtags. Oh, it's good stuff, folks.
It's a good day.
It's a good day for it today. How are you, everybody? Station, it's Big Al's Grill ASMR. One of the last episodes we are doing of the year right here. This is nice that we could all come together in Mar Vista one more time. I'm joined, of course, by Zach.
Hello.
Grace.
Hey.
And no Emmett. I know you're wondering what happened to Emmett. Well, the decision has been made that he has to join the IDF. You know, people are like, Alec, what do you mean he has to? I said, Emmett's just like, what's like a role that I can play? Like, what's like a good thing for the show? And I said, get into... All right. Should we bail on this impression? We might have to bail on this impression. But he was like, Emmett's just gone. I think he wanted his mother's 60th birthday party. So shout out Emmett's mom. I'm sure she's getting real drunk right now in Western Mass, out in Williamstown. Oh! No, but we miss you, Emmett. I mean, he'll be back for more episodes of I'm sure. It's the end of the year, gang, and I gotta tell you what. Past week, I've been sick as a dog, and I've been feeling a little bit overwhelmed, especially today. I know our last solo episode was called Overwhelming Tiredness, and I'm not going to regale you with my troubles anymore, but I will for 1 second, actually. Okay, I lied. I don't know, I'm feeling a little bit of that crush towards the end of the year. Did I do enough? Have I been doing enough? And it's what do I preach on here? Zach, what do I always preach?
You preach a lot of things.
That's a good point. I should stop preaching. That should be one thing I should stop doing. But one thing I do say is, it's the holidays. Don't work. Rip off company time. That's one of my main tenets, is nothing gets done after Thanksgiving. It doesn't matter anymore. And this is a good time, of course, to acknowledge that. But of course, me being a fucking psycho, I'm thinking to myself oh my God, am I writing enough? Should I have all this new material for when I go to Boston? Should I be doing this? I haven't been doing shit. I've been sick. I have been ill. With what, you may ask? And you're allowed to ask, Grace, please.
What have you been sick with?
Oh wait, Grace mic'd herself up. I like this. Now Grace is about to fire back a little bit. I just, wait. I've just been sick. I've been on death's door, and now I couldn't even think. I was all foggy brained. But what I did try and do was kind of go over my 2025 goals and then try and come up with maybe some 2026 goals. So that'll be kind of the catalyst of the episode today, whilst I'm cooking for both Zach and Grace a couple burgies with a little bit of a surprise element, I might ask, okay? But like with the new year, we must now scrub the old year from our grill. I'm gonna turn on the GoPro. As you can see from this GoPro, guys, it's got some good grime on here. This is from all the fun that we've had, all the great guests that have come onto the show. And I've loved every single one of them, and I really treat them as family here, much as they do as well. But we have more stuff coming in 2026. More fun things. Which is why I might ask you right now, if you've been a longtime fan, a subscriber, somebody you know, just that has loved the show and really appreciated it. I want you to let you know that that is appreciated the most. That. What the fuck am I talking about right now? Hold on. Let me just scrub. Let me just scrub 2025 real quick. Get 2025, all the crusties out of here. All the crusty, musty busty, you know what I'm saying? There we go. There's a couple extra ones in there that I'm going to use the scraper for. Just get these out. Boom. Look at that. Now we're ready to make some burgers. Man, I feel very thankful for 2025, that's for sure. Let's go over some of the goals, shall we? Let's see if we hit them this year. It's just a blank piece of paper. Like I had none, no. These were the 2025 goals I had this year. I kept this in a place right above my desk where I could see them every day. And I hate to say it, I didn't really have any like actionable things. I would like mix in like goals with like actionable things I wanted to do every day. I mixed in stuff that was maybe achievement based along with stuff that was counting on me to. I mixed in stuff that was achievement-based along with things that were more daily mental health sort of goals. Goals and actionable things that I wanted to do to like help my life and help my mentals a little bit. So the first one was sell out a weekend on the road. We accomplished that. Shout out Chicago, Zanies. That was one of the best weekends of my damn life. That one really felt like I was a comedian, man. That meant a lot. Create without fear. Find yourself, underlined yourself, in your art. I feel like I'm kind of doing that. I mean, what we're doing here out in the park is a somewhat version of art. This is a very, I think, honest and raw interpretation of my insides and my psyche. Every day I want to show up and be the best version of myself for this, obviously for Zach and Grace and Emmett. But you know what that is? That's God calling my shit, calling me out. That's God calling me out. But I want to really be a person first and foremost for all of you that watch at home, because it does mean the world to me. Tonight Show. Be on the Tonight Show. Wasn't even close. I think every time I submitted 10 minutes, which was about 3 times this year, never even got close. They kept on saying, yeah, we've hit our white guy quota this year. We're actually, if you could be a native woman from the Inadunk tribe, that would help out. No, I'm kidding. I'm not one of those guys. I just knew I wasn't gonna get it. I mean, a lot of people haven't gotten Tonight Show before. Maybe that's something I get in the future. But that kind of felt like it would be a cool milestone. And now that I even think about it, I sit there, I don't even give a fuck too much. I don't care at all, honestly. Okay. Pass at the Comedy Store / Comedy Cellar. Again, not even really that close. Comedy Store, at least I got close. I mean, I bet I am closer. I'm in development here. I've had one development spot since, I've had one development spot since I got passed into development in July of 2025. So, not a good sign. What I can do next year to maybe improve that is start showing up there more and being around the Comedy Store. But if you guys were in my shoes, you'd know that your energy is better spent on stuff that truly resembles your mission and what you seek out to do, which is like create fun art that represents yourself and your situation, which is this show. And I put a lot of effort into this show. So that doesn't mean just hanging out and having tequila sodas on a patio. No phone for an hour and a half each day. I'm doing a bad job at this currently, but I feel like most of the year I've done okay. New year, new goal is going to be no phone for 2 hours after I wake up and before I go to bed. That's a big one. Here we go. 2K streams per episode of Grill ASMR. We're not close. And on that one, I almost feel as though we've slid back. It's crazy, dude. What are we doing? But we're going to get better. I don't really know what to do, how to change up the algorithm. Shout out to my boy Serge in the comments who said, just put comedy in the name. I don't even think that's a real guy. Shout out to Serge. Put comedy in the name. How about no? Maybe we need to be using more fucking emojis and hashtags. All right, who wants some burgers?
Yes, sir.
Who wants a fucking burger? Yeah, but I don't really know. We're working on it. I mean, as long as I have the team here at TMG telling me how things can shuck and jive, I think we'll be all right. We'll make some moves. Look at how fat these bad boys are, huh? These look like Krabby Patties, don't they? I got you a couple Krabby Patties. I think sometimes the gang gets here and they're like, all right, what slop is he feeding me today?
That looks good.
That's pretty good, right? Here we go. That's fun stuff. This one's just I'm just gonna leave that one right there. These are fat burgers too. These are fatty boom baladdies, as they say in the biz, in the cooking biz. And I got them to season it as well. This is, I mean, it only took to the end of the year for me to season something, right? Kind of nice. Man, it's kind of ironic I'm doing my 2026 goals right now. Or 2020, start it now. Or just don't. It's kind of ironic I'm doing my 2025 goals right now, whereas I felt overwhelmed the past 2 days about like how I haven't done enough. Maybe you guys are feeling this way towards the end of the year too, where you are just like that clawing nails on a chalkboard, egg yolk down your back kind of feeling of like, I didn't do it all. I don't have enough time now to accomplish what I want to accomplish, and I'm seeing people get things and do other things, and I feel the same way. I don't know why I can't just take 5 steps back and go, it's the fucking holidays. The minute Charlie Brown Christmas is on TV, you gotta shut it down and be grateful. And just take stock. Take an objective look at how far you came from the beginning to the end of the year. And no matter the outcome, find the little victories. Because those are the ones that you'll remember, that the people that you love and you care about will also remember and think about when associating with you. They're not going to talk about the losses unless, you're really fucking up somebody's day. And I'm sure some of you are. But, just, it's okay. And I'm saying this to you right now, the viewer, because I need to hear it for myself. Okay. Write and create TV shows, St. Ignatius and Becoming Bison. Becoming Bison's coming out soon. And we have got a lot of headway on St. Ignatius, this other show that I think I would really like to get working. I think that's going to be a continuing one into 2026, my 2026 goal. Grace, get off your phone. Unless you are also looking at your goals. Are you looking at your goals for 2025?
Oh, yeah.
You are?
No.
You're reading yours next. I hope you know that. Daily pages each day and consistent writing for stand-up. All right, I was pretty good with this, I think, this year. And I'd like to continue that on into 2026. And every year I like to like mix up my routine. So I think this next year coming up, I'm gonna try and maybe cut out coffee. I'm gonna maybe try and do more walking. And I would like to add in a meditation element. So if anybody knows anything about meditation, leave me a comment below. I will reach out to you personally, and we're gonna have a one-on-one meditation talk. Take a furniture building class. Never happened, never even got close to that one. I have such a primal need to touch wood, that I want to make like a lot of wooden stuff. I have a primal man need to create a wooden beach chair. One that maybe a Don Draper or a Ted Kennedy circa Martha's Vineyard accident 1960 might want to use on the shores of Edgartown. I don't know how to do it though, but I would like to take a class and learn about it. That might be a 2026 goal. Learn Spanish. Lo siento. Lo siento, mi amore. Fuck that one up. That one seems like a pretty reasonable one that I could have done, but I didn't. Cook a nice meal once a week. There were a lot of weeks I didn't do that. A lot of weeks I just kind of ate slop. But I was pretty good about eating like consistent like, you know, at least slop meals. Like I wasn't eating like bad food, but I would eat some like, you know, reminiscent of my 23-year-old roommates, you know, ground beef and rice situation. Stop to reflect more and be kind to yourself. I mean, anybody that watches this podcast knows I don't do that. I'm my own harshest critic, and I expect more than I would anybody else. Sometimes I expect things from other people that I wouldn't even do myself, and I think that's disgusting. I think that's gross and wrong. I need to be willing to put my body on the line for everybody in my life. And I will be doing that in the future. You know it. Listen to records for 30 minutes a week. You know I did that. That was one of my favorite parts about going on the road this year, was going into record stores, finding new records, and then bringing back like a cool sticker from the record and adding it to the crate. And man, that was one of my favorites. And then like you also like learn a new piece of technology, like not a new piece of technology, but like a new piece of music, something just very interesting that can remind you of that specific time and place in your life. These burgers smell good, gang. Woo! Child. Here we go. Okay, while I'm cooking, I'm gonna need Zach and Grace to tell me one of their 2025 goals that they accomplished.
That I accomplished?
Yeah, come on, bud.
I'm already looking to 2026.
You didn't accomplish anything in 2025?
I don't know.
I find that hard to believe.
A big goal of mine was to consistently work out 3 times a week, and I probably kept that up through like half the year. So
more than half or half?
Probably like right up to July. So we could say half.
Call it a dub.
Yeah, I'll take it. I mean, I do think I'm healthier this year.
Do you feel like you learned a lot of solid new habits?
Yeah, I did learn to take care of myself more in a way of like not overworking myself, you know? Like, you know, once 5 or 6 o'clock rolls around, I settle into my own life, you know?
You're gonna find that hard to believe with me, but when I was working in corporate America, I never had that problem.
Yeah.
I would always be like, what time is it? 3 o'clock? I'm done.
I wish I had that problem, but
you know, that means that you care.
Yeah.
And no one can ever fault you for caring.
True. True.
All right, Grace, your turn.
Kind of similar. I started a new workout studio and I hit 100 classes this year.
You hit 300 classes?
100, not 300. 300 would be great.
Let's call it 200.
Okay.
Great
okay.
job, Grace.
Thanks. I started that in like May, so
And you're still doing it right now?
Yeah, and I'm still doing it. So.
Fucking rights.
Yeah.
Look at us, gang. What do I say all the time? It's not me, it's we. And I feel like I'm also surrounded by people that envision success for themselves. Themselves doing success. Very good. We want our buns toasted, of course. So I have a little bit of a surprise. Here we go. This isn't a sponsor, but I'm gonna take a. You're gonna get it on video anyway. Saw this and I thought, oh, this is gonna be tasty.
What about 2026 goals?
Oh, I got those coming up. Don't you worry, brother. I'm just working on these burgies. These fat burgies. Dude, these are actually like very well. Usually when, you get a store-bought burger, what I find is they keep them thin because they don't trust people will cook them all the way. Listen, I've been guilty of that as well on here. For sure. Many a time have I given somebody food poisoning or threatened a relationship due to keeping somebody sick. But, however, in this instance, I decided I've been sick all week. What is a little bit of yakking and hacking? Am I right? I think that's a good enough toast for the buns. This is nice. Let's let these kind of sit. Okay. Got to finish up my 2025 here. Oh. Here we go. Enter a climbing competition. Fuck. Should have done that. I really want to get back into climbing. I stopped going. I think it's because of I really nailed my my next goal, which was no more porn and be intentional with dating. I am still watching porn occasionally, but I was very intentional with my dating this year, and that led me to find my beautiful betrothed. So I'm over the moon about that. That's a big one I feel like I followed through on. I was intentional, I knew what I wanted, and I wasn't just willy-nilly throwing my dick into the wind. We've all been there, boys, haven't we? Taking our dick off and throwing it into the wind, huh? How many times have you watched your team blow a lead late in the game and you just rip your cock off and throw it out the window, huh? And your friend is like, I don't have access to that part of the building. I don't know how we're gonna go get it back. And you're like, fuck, well, is there a super I can call? Or like, are you friends with your neighbors? He's not. So you have to go downstairs into where it's like their area and you gotta be like, hey, this is so awkward. I know it's late. You have hi. Oh my, he's big. I threw my dick out the window and I think it landed in your balcony. Ugh. Can I get that? And they say no. You go to the dick store and they're like, hey man, this is like the 4th time this has happened now this year. We're gonna have you reapply for your license to carry a dick. And you're like, you hate the bureaucracy, so you're like, no, I'm not doing that. Supreme Court. All right, I'm gonna end the impression.
Could have kept going.
Yeah, I know. Here we go. Next goal, find out who Alec is. And I had Alec underlined. I think I'm still finding that out. And I'm really excited about that. I feel like I learn a little bit about myself every year, and I really enjoy it. That's the best part about being yourself. about loving yourself too. Is that every little nuance that you come to discover is welcome. Not only welcome, but accepted. Always be reading a good book. I did that. I read a lot of great books. Right now I'm reading The Perfect Victims and the Politics of Appeal by a Palestinian writer, and it is haunting. If you guys want to read all about how the Palestinian has been not only dehumanized, but forced to humanize himself through a certain set of parameters created by the West, check that out. We'll put it right here. We've also mentioned it in past pods. Call my friends more, meet up to talk. I didn't do this enough. I called my friends a lot, but I did not meet up to talk. One of my new goals you'll see has something to do with this. And then I wrote a little credo at the end of the sheet. I said, I, Alec, will find the truth and beauty in this year through my discipline and love for this life. That's sweet, no? Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Live by it.
I feel like that was a good time. And you know what? Accomplished this is what? 20 goals? I probably accomplished about 6. That's pretty good. Pretty happy about that. I think what I want to do this year, and what I would recommend and encourage all of you to do as well, is something that I heard that Shohei Ohtani did when he was a small child. For all you Shohei fans out there, I know Zach just got a fucking chub. What he did was he wanted to look, he said his goals, he would write down certain goals, and then he would put benchmarks for each little part of the goal that would help him get to his ultimate thing. So each little actionable item, that one would lead to another that would eventually lead to him accomplishing his goal. So that's what I kind of did with my 2026 goals. But right now, it's time to see how these burgers are doing. Ooh-hoo-hoo! Yeah. Come on now. Ah. Ooh. Here's the thing with these, okay? Are we good with cheese, by the way? Because I put cheese on it no matter... Ah! No matter what. Woo!
What's going on back there?
There we go. That's the good stuff. Fire! I'm gonna put a little bit more on mine. Put a little bit of maple. Yeah. A little bit of maple goat cheese. How are ya? How's your fucking bin, pal? How's your mother's barn? Shout out your mother's legit barn piece. Douglas. Here we go. All right. Let's do it. That's a top. I need a bottom here. Here we go. There we go. Okay. Now I'm gonna put this is the first one we got here. That's gonna be for me, because I'm a good boy. Now time for Grace and Zach's. I mean, will they be able to handle this much chunk of a burger is a good question that we will find out in due time.
Excited for this one.
These things are definitely beefy. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this. Woo! Look at that. Very rarely have I done a big close-up like that. It's when I know you're excited. Fuck. God damn it, dude. Don't say anything. There's one. That's half. I cut mine in half.
Oh, you can have, I can have the half. I had lunch, but I'll take the half.
You want to take the half?
I'll take the half.
Thanks, Grace. It's very nice of you. Fuck me.
Grace is good about having lunch. That's
Grace is good about just being like, I want to eat beforehand. Grace is
Maybe.
like, this is the best part. This is a show where I cook for people. And the best part is my staff, I mean, I say my staff, the crew is all just like, yeah, I'm gonna eat before.
I haven't eaten all day, so
Really?
I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, this looks really good, eh?
And I'm sure the squirrels later too are looking forward to that.
Oh, I know. They're lucky bastards. Oh, fuck.
Juicy.
That cooked all the way?
Oh no. Hard to know with beef, you know?
Mine's cooked all the way. How's yours?
I think I need another bite, you know. Looks a little red.
Oh, fuck, that's good. The goat cheese is what makes it here.
Goat cheese on it? It's good.
It's Chipotle maple. It's Chipotle maple.
The juice is never ending.
Yeah, it's a beefy boy.
Every time I go back for a bite, it wells up.
Oh. That's good shit, man. That's good.
I might be cooked in the mess department.
Yeah, didn't bring any napkins. What are you gonna do?
I didn't expect it to.
Dude, it's been a while since I've had like a burger this size, you know what I mean?
It's good.
Like an actual true quarter pound of beef. How is it?
Great.
It's good. It's really good.
Yeah. This is what it's about, man. I mean, the fact that like this is my show, this is what I get to do is a goal accomplished in and of itself. Granted, we don't make any money. Zach and Grace here are the only ones on salary. Okay? They'll fire me before they'll let go of them. They have talent. Okay? I'm more of an idea.
More than an idea.
You're more than a feeling. And I hear that old song sing, more than a feeling.
Can't help but notice mine looks a little redder than yours. Well, maybe not actually.
You want to switch?
No, I just saw the other side of yours, maybe not. Oh, you got a nice browning there on the edges, though.
Yeah, it's a little crisp on the edges. I think, yeah, dude.
We'll find out tomorrow.
It'll be all right. Or you won't. People eat raw beef all the fucking time.
They do. I did over the weekend, actually, so.
You did?
Yeah, like the sushi, you know, like a Wagyu.
That's not beef, though.
It's not?
Oh, wait. Wagyu. Yeah. Wait, shit.
Oh. Yeah.
They're saying young people keep getting colon cancer now because of how ultra-processed our foods are. I tend to agree with them. That's kind of brutal, hey? Good stuff, guys. Wow. And we're doing all this on Grace's birthday, no less? Grace, you didn't even tell us it's your birthday. What the heck?
That's why she's on her phone.
You're crazy.
I know.
You're crazy.
The particle invite's going out.
I know. What the fuck? Right here. Here you go. I won't make you eat the center of that.
Oh, I already ate the center of it. We're long gone.
Oh, that's fine. No, you're fine.
I'm still snacking a bit, but you can leave it. You can leave the bag right here.
All right, we'll keep it out. Very nice. Hey, doggy. How you doing? I don't want a dog or squirrel eating that. All right. What are we at time-wise?
36.
No kidding.
Yeah.
I guess this hasn't been very joke heavy. But we have been sincere, which is the overall goal every time. And you guys are going to be really stoked next week for what we have coming out and what we're filming later today. It's porn. Time for my 2026 goals. Sponsored by my mom's holiday card. Very nice. I got this in the mail today. And our dog, Lotus. She is so old, it's crazy. This is like an interesting picture to me because I do look like the black sheep of the family in this.
They put you in the middle. Are you the middle, baby?
I'm the middle guy. I look like I'm like, I just got back from a place I wasn't supposed to be because I had a problem. That's what I look like in that picture. Dad doesn't want me to talk about what happened at Choate. Alrighty, here we go. The Big Al's 2026 goals for this year. And now, I tell you, my friends, because I want you to keep me honest this year, okay? I really do. Keep me honest. Goal number 1 for 2026, HBO special. Well, HBO doesn't exist anymore, so good start. Fuck. No, why HBO special would be cool. Or something along those lines. I am done with this hour, and if you guys saw me live in one of the many cities I went to this year, let's name some of the cities that I've even went to that I think brought me so much joy this year. Truly had an absolute blast. Let's start from the top down. I mean, it was Denver, Wilmington, Charlotte, Chicago, New York, Seattle, Portland, fucking London, Manchester, Edinburgh, Dublin. Crazy. In between that, I mean, after that there was Charleston. You guys fucking rocked. Where else? Raleigh. Raleigh was sick as hell, per usual. Where else? Detroit. Detroit rocked. I want to come back to Detroit, and I'm going to make a big point to get out there. Whether or not it's a big venue or not again. Austin was incredible. And I'm just gonna shout all you guys out because I really, the fact that you even came out to support me is mind-blowing. I'm 28 years fucking old. Do you guys realize, like, there's people that are 35, 37 in this industry that don't even get to fucking scratch the amount of love that I've been able to feel on these road trips. And I want you to know it's all love back, and I'm trying to give it back to you 110%. Maybe I'll stop and pause for a little shit like this, but like I have that intensity because you guys are able to fucking feed it to me. I'm giving it all back. I'm here for you. It's the people's fucking comedy show, baby. Where else were we? Portland, Seattle. Let's mention that. San Francisco, Sacramento, San Diego. So sick. I was in Salt Lake City with Noel. Baby. I think Milwaukee. I was in Milwaukee for a quick trip. And trying to think, I don't think I was anywhere else in the South. West Virginia, no.
Florida?
No. I think that was about it.
Say New York?
Yeah, New York. I mentioned New York. Am I thinking of anything else? Oh, yeah, Nashville. Shout out Nashville. I'll be back this year. Let's make it a fun time this time around, all right? I wanted to kill myself last time. All right. HBO special. Meet with the Director was the first thing I had on here. I already did that today. Very excited about that. Keep releasing stand-up clips to gain more followers. Set up venue that has space for Sandman-style entrance. Keep developing an hour, adding to existing jokes. If you guys have seen the hour, you know how fucking fired up I get thinking about it, and I'm gonna make it even more polished and more ready to go for when this thing drops. I'm thinking I'm just gonna fucking put it on YouTube. I gotta do it like everybody else. All right? It's about the piece of art as it stands alone, what it represents. Okay? I want it to be a snapshot in time in the life of people from ages 23 to fucking 30, what we are going through in this country, how we all feel. That's how because right now, every day, we all wake up with a feeling of, oh! Like that. Like I want to fucking cut my fingers off every day. So I don't scroll on my phone and look at the world that is imploding around me. Number 2, make rent off podcasts. That's a big goal because we're currently making no money. If maybe we just put comedy in the name, guys, what do you think? Maybe we just put comedy in the name. Big Al Comedy Grill ASMR. Create and sell your Jesuit school pilot. That's number 3. I think that could be really fun. I think, if these studios, despite, clearly becoming monopolies and like 5 corporations owning 95% of media actually want to start creating stuff that's great, and then we know where to go. Maybe I'll ask Papa Noel and TMG Studios to create something in-house for us. Use stand-up to find out more about yourself. I think that's something I've been doing my entire life, but I want to make sure I center that again this year. And now Zach's on his phone. This is good. Comes to number 5. Take time off your phone.
I am working on the show.
You're working on the show. That's good.
Getting the title in,
Get the title in. Yeah. I like if you have any art form, anything that you do, like my boy that fucking gave me that drawing in Charleston. That thing rocked. Use your art to find out more about yourself. I'm trying to come at stand-up this year more with a child's eye and just not being like, super hyper-focused on anything that thinks about like other people's opinions of it. I just want it to be like, oh, this is new, this is cool, like as opposed to like any sort of prerequisites or ideas of what things should be. I just want to be like, this is what's funny to me, and I'm gonna try and just put my own spin on it. 6, cut sugar out of your diet. What the heck? No, I've been turning into a Flintstone. I've been talking about this ad nauseum, but it's Christmas time and fat face is here, dude. I have just got to accept it. Have I done anything to stop it? No. But I've decided that for the rest of the year, I think I'm just gonna wear my circle glasses and walk around like Christmas Trotsky. Seize the means of production. And by production, I mean a little bit of those bacon wrapped scallops. Get me in there. I need to cut down, dude. I am getting fat as shit. No more sweet treats at the gas station. Maybe work in some soups. That's a note. Maybe work in a soup. Hey, fixing a soup, pal. Number 7, love yourself, love your life, and remember that there's always a bright side. Number 8, volunteer. And note, maybe once a month, volunteer at Boys and Girls Club or YMCA. I would love to run a once a month hockey program, like street hockey at the YMCA or at the Boys and Girls Club. Get, you know, those little fucking sticks they give you in gym class? Oh, just get those out and just start, and then bring my own stick and just start fucking ripping on people. That'd be awesome. Number 9, have a friend date once a week with another comic. This is one I think that could be actionable for all of you out there. Set up a friend date. We're not setting up enough play dates. Middle of the week, find a time, Wednesday, lunchtime, let's go, coffee time, have a good time, and just chat, catch up. Especially like, I'm surrounded by all these great comics. I want to go get lunch. On Sundays, I'm going to set it up every Sunday, at least one friend, and I'm not going to stop until I get one person to go on a friend date with me. Number 10, show up in your relationships and accept your vulnerability. That's something that I've learned a little bit about this year, but particularly in the new year, I'd like to just really accept what I'm not good at, accept what I can't control, and accept my sort of vulnerability and the feelings that I'm having, and sit with them. Because I think that's the thing that really the best art and it's like the best art comes out of, and the best version of yourself also comes out of really sitting with your emotions and being vulnerable in that area. Like the best part of you comes out on the other side. 12, weight training, kettlebells, and tracking my progress. Keep a journal of what I'm working on day, week, and month, and plan out my workouts the week before. Oh, now you're not on your fucking phone, Grace?
Got the TikTok voice.
Guys. That's pretty good. And then 13 was treat your Sundays as days to plan out the week. I don't have my credo yet, but I'll probably condense this down, similar to a Shohei Ohtani way, where I can be like, here are actionable things I can do to achieve that, and here's how I'm going to work on them. But I would like a credo for 2026. I don't have one yet. Maybe you guys in the comments, give me a credo for 2026 and what we can do. I'll take any sort of suggestions. The best one, we'll pin it to the top of this page, or to the top of the comments. Man, I'm stoked. I'm really excited for the new year. Like I'm excited to work on some of the new stuff. I mean, I had my meeting today with that guy who wants to work on my special. It's a guy that people really respect. He's a cool punk guy. And he likes the vision, man. That's exciting. The fact that I can start working on this shit now is exciting. The fact that you guys even care to be here. Zach, Grace, exciting, even though you're paid to do that. So I guess you don't really have a choice. However, you see the vision. You guys at home see the vision. Exciting. Man, a lot to be thankful for. A lot. All right, Zach, do you feel sick?
No.
Okay, that's good.
I don't think so.
That's good. All right, because I might have poisoned you.
My stomach just feel kind of, something's sitting in there.
Something's sitting.
We'll see.
You can feel a rumble?
I don't know if a rumble, more like a rock.
Are you one of those guys that's very anti, how much dairy can you take?
None. I don't like milk, so I don't.
Brother.
Yeah.
You should have said something when I was doing the goat cheese. I mean, I did it anyway before asking.
Is that gonna mess me up?
Nah.
Nah.
I mean, you'll be okay.
Yeah, well, I'll let you know.
Christmas special is gonna be interesting. Christmas special is gonna be fucking fun, dude.
Are you feeling okay?
Dude, I was deathly ill this week.
Oh, that right.
I was really ill. I'd never being sick is so interesting because you want to work and you don't want to feel like a piece of shit, especially when you're this close to being done for the year. And there's just nothing you can do. Your body's telling you to shut it the fuck down, dude. So, what are we at with time, Zachary?
We are at 50 minutes.
Get the heck out of here. That's great.
Yeah. Why don't you tell everyone what might be in store for next year?
Oh, I'm excited. What I can tell you guys about this next year coming up, we have a brand new project that will be dropping on this channel and the TMG channels. It is called the Overhead Projector Project. Now, I wish I could give you a sweet, sexy little preview on this episode. However, the overhead projector just got to the studio yesterday, so we haven't had a chance to set it up. But what you can expect is some of the deep dives that we're known for on this podcast on esoteric topics on YouTube in a much more cohesive and condensed style. So while you'll still have your meat and potatoes here with me out in the park on our solo episodes, you're going to be getting more Big Al in the lab, so to speak, on the Overhead Projector Project. And the Overhead Projector Project will include, of course, book club. We're going to be doing way more. We're going to be doing actual book club with books every week, every 2 weeks. Wait, is it every 2 weeks? What did we say?
What did we say?
I think we said every other week.
I thought maybe monthly. Monthly? Every other week?
Monthly.
Yeah.
Monthly.
I think so.
Yeah, we do the episodes monthly.
Yeah. We can cut this out. Or we can keep it in.
Or we keep it in. Hey, see, you're just like Emmett. Yeah. Don't let him hear that. He's literally about to punch a window out in
You
his
can blur my face too.
childhood home. Yeah, man. Yeah, we'll do the book club monthly, and that will be for the subscribers to the TMG Premium. And that'll be a lot of fun. I think those are going to be really, really cool episodes. We're going to hopefully try and make that into a style where you can call in or you can leave comments and we can discuss maybe even your prompts. So we'll set that up in maybe even a forum way as well on the TMG website, but you have to be subscribed. Man, I mean, I don't have the stats in front of me, but this year, I mean, with this podcast, we've grown a lot. We've gained at least 1,000 followers. I think that's fair to say. But I can tell that the growth is strong, guys. And I can tell that, you guys care. And that's all that that's all that we want. That's all that I want, man. I just want to know that people care. I'm not just talking into the void. When you guys come up to me at shows and they're like, I fucking love the podcast, I'm a no bits. When I'm in the middle of a set and I hear somebody go, no bits, I fucking die laughing. It warms my heart to an immeasurable degree. So in 2025, I'd say I'm super grateful for all of you. From the bottom of my heart, that you come out to shows, that you listen, that you care. I don't know. If I could give all of you a sweet kiss on the cheek, like an uncle that you haven't seen in a while from a different country, I would do so. Okay? But I can't. Maybe I will if you come to the shows. But, the only ones we have coming up are Boston. That's when this will be coming out. And I assume those will be sold out by now. And if they're not, fuck, just get a ticket before shit hits the fan, dog. Man, yeah, that's all I got to say today. No real man of genius, I don't think. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Real man of genius. Here's to you, Don Draper. Here's to you, Don Draper. I really like a guy with a deep backstory and a family he abandoned. That's just an interesting character in television. I'm gonna bail on this Real Man of Genius. I want a new one, because he's a fictional guy, and I actually don't really respect him that much. Man, a real man of genius. I feel like I've done a lot of similar guys. You know what I mean? A lot of dudes that are similar. Real man of genius. Here's to you, George Michael. George Michael! It's Christmas time, and you know that beautiful, beautiful song Last Christmas will be absolutely blaring everywhere. And I bet even in heaven, where you're staying, you're not in hell, because according to the usual definitions of what would get somebody in hell, that doesn't apply here. Not only that, but once you start listening to Last Christmas, you start to think about Father Figure, Wake Me Up Before You Go, and of course, your beautiful collaboration with Elton John on Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me. The catalog really is impressive when you take a look at it. My God, I wish I had hair like that and weird little fangs for teeth like you had. Oh my God, I might just file mine down. So here's to you, George Michael. You are this week's Real Man of Genius. Real Man of Genius. We got there. Folks, we got there. Last solo pod. I hope you join us next week for the Christmas special. It's going to be a lot of fun. We'll have plenty of guests, and it'll be festive. And in the meantime, I want you to know that I love you, and the fact that you still listen, it warms my heart, because we're going to take this show to the fucking moon. It's only a matter of time. We're still a very young show. We're a baby show. So I'm sorry if sometimes I need my diaper changed. And in the meantime, suck me from the back.